Hello, Coach Jesse again. Today I'm going to do another, actually not another anime review. Actually, this is more of a special kind of video. And this special kind of video I'm doing is a topic of mine I had in my head for a very long time. Ever since I've been into anime and manga. And that question is, every time I bring about anime and manga into a conversation, people think and also say, oh, it's those Japanese cartoons or Japanese comics. When they bring that up, that always annoys me. Doesn't piss me off. It doesn't piss me off. If I said piss me off, I know it's going to be worse, but it does not piss me off. It just annoys me. The reason why, I know, technically, yes, manga is a comic, and anime is a cartoon made in Japan. But there's a lot of difference between comics and cartoons. And that keeps on going to my head. Why do people keep on mix them up? And why do they think like that? Why keeps it going in my head? So for anybody who doesn't know what anime and comic and manga and cartoons and comics differences are, this video is going to talk about. So today I'm doing a video about what's the difference between cartoons and comics and anime and manga. So guys, let's get into the differences. So guys, the difference now, most to do with anime and cartoons. The main thing they get mixed up with is because they're animated. Like I said, a lot of people, when they think about anything animated, a lot of people think cartoons, as including anime. They're classified as cartoons, which is wrong, because anime is again a Japanese word. And not just that, it's short in English-based words. It's also short for animation. That's one catch to that. Second of all, cartoons own and legible right is classified as comical animations, like silly animations. Basically, that's what a cartoon mostly is. A cartoon is usually in animation-based status and art. It's always crazy, idiotic, funny at times, and not that artistic. It's not that artistic. They don't go much down to it because, in most people's eyes, cartoons are for kids. They're legit for kids. Now, there are some bits of cartoons out there which are very rare to find that are also based for adults. But, as they're still cartoons, they had put some kid elements into it. Like I showed you, The Simpsons. Technically, for what it shows, it's supposed to be for adults. But, as it's a cartoon again, it's making it designed for kids to watch as well. So, I showed you there are good things about cartoons and good things about cartoons that can get you into cartoons if you're my age. Now, the difference to anime. The difference to anime between a cartoon whose art style, like I said, anime has very good art style. Now, first up with the eyes between cartoons and anime. They both follow the cliche big eyes. They always. And if anything to do with animation, unless you do 3D animation, which usually they don't go for big eyes. There are some that do, but they usually don't. But with normal 2D animation, they always show their characters with big eyes. That's one thing that might have confused a lot of people between anime and cartoons. It's because of the big eyes. It's also the same reason with comics and manga, because of the big eyes as well. This is where the anime, comic, and manga comes in at the same time. Mostly with the art style between anime and manga, and with comics and cartoons. First of the eyes is, if you noticed, like I said, they got big eyes. They all got big eyes. But the difference is, look how they do their big eyes. With cartoons, they usually go for just round circles. Just freaking round circles with dots. They always do that, and they always make them look dysfunctional and look completely weird. They look like they're about to pop out. But with anime eyes, it's more artistic. Like, I can show you with those I just showed those three things I just showed you. The difference between anime and cartoon eyes. Let's pick them up. First up, here's cartoon. The Simpsons story. Look at the eyes. Look at the freaking eyes. Like I said, circles with a dot that look like they're about to pop out. But look at anime eyes. You see? They're more artistic. Technically, even though they're big, they're more realistic. More realistic, guys. Like, more freaking realistic. Like, come on. Look at the eyes, guys. Look at those eyes. One things that get people's attention in anime is because of the eyes. Like, the eyes are very cool. They have different forms to them. You get different eye art styles. Look, I can show you with the manga work, because typically that comes into the anime industry as well. Look at the eyes. And see, it's hard to do because come on, lighting, just get it sorted. You guys can see with the eyes. With the eyes, you can see, guys. You can see. Let me see. Just seeing. I'm just trying to find a bit more better. Looking with the eyes because of the lighting and stuff. Here we go. You guys can see. Look at the eyes. Look at the art of the eyes. You guys can see. Look at the difference. Look at how much different types of eye art you get in anime than you do in cartoons, which you always just usually see as popping out eyes, as circles, with just a dot there. One difference is because the eyes are a lot more graphical, more detailed in anime, and not just that, the facial details. At least they keep most of their mouths short. Now, when they do go for big mouths in anime, it's mostly for comical relief, mostly for comedy and most stuff. And like I said, cartoons are there for comedy. But another difference between cartoons and anime and cartoons and comics and anime and manga is because the genres in cartoons and anime. First up, technically, cartoons have no genre. No genre. Cartoons have no genre. Unless you're talking about the old cartoons, like Spider-Man cartoons, or like, you know, all the new old cartoons. Or you're talking about Avatar, which people are mistaken as anime because it looks like anime, but it's not. It's a cartoon. It's made in America. It's made in America. It's made for people who are Americans. And then it got brought in Japan because how popular it got into America. So, over way, a cartoon, if it's made, I'm just telling you, nothing that's it. That's basically, that's what it is. But with anime, they have different types of genres. Different types of genres. You get romance, you get horror, you get action, you get violence, you get gore, you get freaking ecchi, you get freaking hentai. Yeah, hentai is adult. It's anime porn, by the way, guys. So you show you something. You rarely see cartoons like that. And they are professionally made. These are professionally made as well. Professionally. Not made by fans like the cartoon porn they just made by fans. These are made by proper professional companies, by the way. So not just hentai, you also get like, let's see, psychological based animes. You can get manga as well, and comic animes and manga as well. The difference between comics and cartoons with anime manga is because another one is because of genre. Cartoons don't have a genre. They only have like one genre, which is comedy, and they do put a bit of violence in there and maybe some action. But technically, overall, in main base focus is comedy in cartoons and comics. Now these days, the older ones are like, you can say mistaken around main stuff, but from these new ones, you can already tell that cartoons, they're just freaking hilarious. And there are certain cartoons I'm interested in what to watch there in there, because I'm more of an anime person, so I just go and watch anime in time. But when I do end up having interest in watching cartoons, the cartoons I'll be mostly like watching are The Simpsons and Avatar. And not Avatar with the big blue guys. The Avatar, you know. Avatar The Last Airbender and Avatar Korra. Those guys are the only really overall, and Scooby-Doo. And that's it really. I don't remember correct, and also Disney films as well. I do watch in cartoons and stuff. That's the only cartoons I watch. So it shows you how many I don't really watch any other based cartoon really. They have to be made by Disney, or they have to have some similarities with Simpsons or the superheroes like Batman and stuff. Because I forgot I do watch those as well. But anyway, basic series like that I'll be more likely to watch because they have at least something I have interested in anime and stuff. But with anime, like I said, different types of genres, even for freaking adults. That's another thing, a difference between cartoons and anime. Cartoons are for children. Literally based for children. Like I said, they're for adults. There's a bit of there. But mostly, it's for children. See? But with anime, how's yeah, most percentage of anime are for teens or older. There are some kids anime like Pokemon, which I'm a fan of, and Digimon, and Beyblade, Yu-Gi-Oh! They're for kids. Well, Yu-Gi-Oh! isn't made by the same company who made Naruto, Dragon Ball, Bleach, Fairy Tail, and also a lot of other base series, guys. One Piece as well. Made by Shonen Jump. So you can definitely tell there are some elements there that are for our age group because of being made by that country. But like I said, there are anime out there that are for kids, but most majority for anime are for teens or adults. That's what most of the anime is made for. And holy cow, how epic anime is. Better than cartoons. Better than cartoons in my opinion. In my opinion, it's better than cartoons, but it could be your personal tastes. But me, it's better than ordinary cartoons. But here's another thing I want to talk about. Now there are in comics and manga, there are hard differences to find, because technically the comics, ordinary comics like novel-based comics, you mostly see around in our country. That's most of the comics I see. I mostly see Marvel comics, and when I see those, I already know there are going to be a lot more gore and violence in the comic than there is in the cartoons, because it's all raised for comedy. When with comics, not always like that, but other kind of comics, except for Marvel or superhero-based comics, they're always comical. Always comical. They're always funny and stuff like that, for comedy and stuff. But actual differences between comics and manga. First, the manga is Japan. Manga is from Japan, and you don't read manga like this. You read it like this. Yeah, you don't read it left to right. You read it right to left. That's one difference. Second of all, there's more gore. More freaking gore in manga than in comics. Of course, there is blood here and there, which looks brutal. There have been some gore, but manga, whoa! And not just that. When sex comes involved, now comics do bring that subject up. They do bring it up, but hardly as much as manga does. But when they do when manga do bring it up, and all going for ecchi based scenes, like showing the breast size or something, it will actually show the breasts. They will show them. They will show them. And if it's a hentai one, like I said, there's a lot of genres, they will go as far as showing all the down parts. But with comics, like I said, there's no specific genre like that, not specifically made for our group, actually made for children at the same time. So they try to cover things that classify to adults up. They will try to cover those up, which I feel like, man, you'll get taken away the freedom of adults or teenagers to read them. But that's one. Like, let me show you between look at manga. Let me show you the gore in manga. Let me see. See, I'm trying to find a bit more like, whoa, gruesome. Actually, no, I got one. I get volume 2 of that one, because that's Tokyo Ghoul, by the way. That's good shit. That's good shit. But I'll get my second volume, because in the UK we have 2 volumes of it now. Seems like we're having a weekly basis for each individual manga to come out. But I got volume 2 here as well, so yeah, I can show you the art of volume 2 if you want to see. That's what volume 2 looks like. Epic. But anyway, I'm gonna show you a specific scene. I feel like it's very gory, but also holy fucking shit. Really. Look at that, guys. You see right there? A human? No, more in fact, she's a ghoul. She's a ghoul who got. You can see a person. Oh man, I hate when lighting goes like that. Sorry guys, sometimes it does that. You can see the lighting. You can see, guys. That's a woman had her head chopped right off. Do you really see that much at all in comics? Manga, you see it a lot of times. You see that a lot of anime as well. But at least anime censorship. For manga, they don't really censor. They don't freaking censor at all, really. Putting this back now. So I'm using volume 1 as mostly the main subject of this. But now you guys get. Holy cow. Like, that is a lot. That is a lot different to what you think of a comic and a normal manga. Shit. That's why I like anime and manga. Now when I started it because it was boobs and stuff, that's the main reason why I started watching it. I have to admit that, yeah, pervert. Like, Lustral Minds took over when I first ever watched anime because I noticed boobs and stuff. I also got be into it. But now I'm just more serious about anime and stuff. Going in there for the plot, the main storyline, the animation quality, and of course, yeah, the boobs and stuff. But that's what made, because of course I'm still going to have that because it's what got me into it. But you know, mostly the story, art, animation, characters, how build up and stuff. It's the main reason. But cartoons, come on, they don't go depth because another difference between anime and cartoons. Story. Cartoons. Most cartoons. Fuck zero. Fucking zero story. They have no story. Like I said, the old cartoons had stories. Oh, the Avatar. That's had a story. But they're not as strong as anime and manga. They're not as strong as those are. Because, holy cow. Holy cow, guys. Because when it comes to anime storylines, they go so much depth. And makes you get so attracted, or making you want to know the characters in these series, because the story just goes so well. It makes you care. Most anime make you care for your characters. Now there are anime that makes you fucking not care about the anime or the freaking characters. School Days. I have to say that again, but I have to bring up some bad points. Even though I really love anime, I have to bring up some bad points about anime, but like I said, most anime brings out character development, makes you care for the character, and make it has an interesting story which wants to make you keep on watching it, and make you eat it all up, and make you really enjoy. And the fight scenes, when they talk about the fight scenes, shit, that is so freaking awesome! Oh my gosh, I mean, we have not watched anime, guys. Why the fuck you haven't? Because you should have watched Pokemon, Naruto. You should have at least watched Pokemon, Digimon, or Yu-Gi-Oh! If you have not ever watched that, if you never watched that, or even watched any other anime, where the fuck have you been? Because by now, everybody have seen at least one anime, which is usually Pokemon, Digimon, or Yu-Gi-Oh! In our day or age. But, of course, there are people out there who remember watching Naruto, Dragon Ball, Bleach, One Piece, because they originally were on Cartoon Network. That's one big fuck. That's another reason why they mistaken as anime as cartoons, because of it was originally on Cartoon Network, which is for cartoons. Cartoon Network. Why? I'm just at least glad now Naruto, Dragon Ball, Bleach, One Piece, at least they gave them now more of adult vibe to them now, or more teenage based vibe to them, to show it's now anime, it's not cartoons. And now but cartoons, guys, Tell me one cartoon, except for the ones I said already. Like the old, don't talk about any old cartoons or Avatar. Tell me, what cartoon that you can come out that no one's gonna get that has a story? That has a proper story. I can't think of any. I can't think about any because there's no cartoon out there. There's no proper, ordinary cartoon out there that has a proper story that you can follow. Because the old cartoons, you can just choose any random episode and you can watch it from there, and you can watch another random episode, and it doesn't matter, it can still make sense. It can still make fucking sense, and it doesn't matter about story. But with anime, to understand the series, you need to watch it episode by episode, exact the same order, to understand the complete series. And that's what I like about that, because at least it has a how are you supposed to read and watch anime and manga or comics. You can just read any random shit of them in any random order, make it fun and stuff. But guys, that's a lot different. Now I know I'm being ranting about why I don't like cartoons, but anyway, most of it is just talking bad about cartoons. It's not my fault. I don't really watch cartoons. I prefer anime overall, but it's kind of hell. But when people say anime and manga, cartoons and comics, fucking not. They're fucking not. And yeah, and that's the main thing to show you the difference between anime and manga to cartoons and comics. Cartoons and comics are made in America. Anime and manga are made in Japan. All you need to have to freaking know. If you know it's from there are cartoons or comic there. You know there will be cartoons or comics or anime and manga. You know that. You can tell the difference. You can already know they're not the same. If it's from the country, they're from that Pacific country, that's what they are. That's what they are. So guys, I hope this helped actually, because I've seen a lot. But anyway guys, I hope, like I said, I hope this helped make you know the difference between anime and manga to comics and cartoons. Anyway guys, hope it does help that tell you the difference, and if you are watching this, you just watch it because you think I'm funny and stuff, or something else you're watching it for, but you never knew what anime or manga was, and the difference between comics and cartoons. I hope this helped, and yeah. But anyway guys, I hope you guys like it. Become one channel fans today. If you guys want me to send me fan mail, go in my description below. My address is there, and yeah. Hope you guys like it. Comment, like, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys later. Bye guys!